What's up, Avid fam? Welcome back to class. Today we're going to talk about focus notes, although I'm not going to take too long because honestly that video yesterday was really great. It explained really in depth what exactly a focus note is. Those of you OG Avid kids who have been an Avid for a while know that Avid meant Cornell notes. However, now all we're doing is stepping back and giving you a little bit more choice. You can do Cornell notes. Cornell notes is a type of focus note. Let me say that again. Cornell notes is a type of focus notes. So if you know Cornell notes, you're not into change, keep doing Cornell notes and you can get 100% on your focus note assignment as long as you meet everything in the rubric. But now what Avid said, I think it was last year or the year before, is, hey, we understand that Cornell notes doesn't work for everybody. So focus notes is more of like a bigger umbrella that just means that your notes are touched multiple times, okay? So it means that you have an essential question, you have questions somewhere, that's the beauty of it. You can have questions anywhere you'd like, whether it's on the back, on a sticky note, all that jazz. You have a summary somewhere and you annotate your notes. You highlight, you underline, you star things, you color code, you categorize, whatever works for you. But the point is, like, if you think about Cornell notes, right? They have the typical format of your essential question at the top, your left-hand column is your questions, you have a summary at the bottom. All the focus note process is saying is we don't care where those things go. You still need to have them, but they can be on a sticky note, they can be stapled to the back, they can be written on the back, it could be a graphic organizer, a one-pager, whatever works for you. I love that Avid chose to do this because when you get to college, you're going to use what works for you. You're going to have to take notes. I mentioned that yesterday. You will absolutely take notes because your professors will not be doing typical like high school group work like you guys see nowadays. Like you guys do a lot of hands-on stuff in high school, but in college, it's a professor standing at the front of the room and just talking at you for like 2 or 3 hours. Yes, 2 or 3 hours. So that's why you have to get good at taking notes now because you're in Avid because you're going to college, right? So anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say. I do want you to definitely go back and watch that video if you didn't watch it yesterday, or rewatch it if you need to. If you have questions, definitely let me know. I'm here for you to figure it out. But otherwise, today can be a day where you kind of get your notes together. Keep in mind that every Thursday, starting next week, you will have a note check like we have in all of your years that you've been in Avid. If you're a senior watching this video, you will have 6 notes due every Thursday. If you're a junior, you will have 5 notes due every Thursday. One last thing I want to mention is that I understand that it's going to be hard to take notes in your classes. If you're a senior, we've talked about solutions. Let's talk about it again. So your teachers are not typically this year going to stand up in front of you and say, okay, take notes on this. Your job as an Avid student is to figure out when a good time is to take notes in your classes. So even if your teacher doesn't explicitly say, hey, we're taking notes today, you might start listening to your teacher giving a lesson on something and you might just take out a sheet of paper on your own. That's part of being an Avid student. You're different. Last thing I want to mention is that I know some of your teachers have you take notes, but you have to leave your notebook or binder, whatever that is, in that class. Although it might look different with coronavirus this year, we'll see. But if that's the case, all you need to do is talk to your teacher, right? Hey, I'm an Avid student. We have a note check this Thursday. Is it cool if I take a picture of my notebook or if I take my notebook out of the class for a day? Kind of the big theme for my Avid kids always is figure it out, problem solve. So if you are feeling stuck because you're not sure and you can't problem solve on your own, come to me and let's figure out a solution. But it's all about problem solving, figuring it out, right? And that's pretty much it. Like I said, go back and check out that Avid video from yesterday if you need a little bit more guidance on focus notes. Otherwise, I can't wait to see what awesome notes you are taking when you have them due at the end of this week. Have a great day, y'all.